like charge shot, which we're not going to see at all in this game number 1.
I respect
because
it.
that is not a space, that is not a clone of a space cosmic bounty hunter. That's a frog.
A ninja frog, to be exact.
Frog, yes.
Yeah, but I respect the choice of going Greninja. I've never seen Visceral's Greninja in play, to be fair and honest. But, I mean, Samus is a character that excels on just running away, using a lot of the projectiles, and just baiting their opponents. And against a character like Diddy Kong, who is literally a bait and punish character, just baiting you the whole time with that banana, monkey flip, etc., etc. I mean, this character is going to be on your face a lot. So not going Samus in this scenario against and opting to go with a character like Greninja, who is very quick, very agile, and just combos you for days no matter what character you are playing. You know, I like the pick.
I like it too, honestly. It's definitely the kind of character that not only will have the combos, but be able to just sort of like contest like Diddy's neutral. Like, Banana's going to be in hand for a character like Diddy. Samus would have to play at least a little more scared, would want to hang back, get those charge shots, but the second you do, you might just eat a banana for it with a character who can be as bait and punish and in your face like Diddy is. Greninja, at the very least, has way more options to be able to just move around naturally. Play neutral with Diddy Kong as that forward tilt is actually going to knock the frog back up and away. It's the first thing that I think of when I think of a character like, not of a character like Diddy, but when I think of Rivers Diddy Kong. Rivers is one of the most fundamentally sound Diddys that I know. Not even just as a player, but as somebody who really understands this character more than almost absolutely anybody in the world. Like when I watch like Tweak, for instance, like I see like the quick instant decision making that player makes with how insane his reaction time and fundies are.
My gosh.
Rivers, on the other hand, just has insane understanding of Diddy because he's been playing this character for years, you know?
It's
so
ultra
he knows
instinct at
wacky
this point.
setups. Yeah.
It's literally just ultra instinct at this point for a player like Rivers, really knowing the ins and outs of what is Diddy Kong, and it's being shown right now before our very eyes, doing a really good job putting all this pressure, utilizing that banana to his advantage. Rivers doing a really good job. I mean, we know him as a Crom expert, but, you know, a lot of people don't realize that. I mean, as much as he's not really competing on a, you know, the main stage level anymore, this man is cooking it still. This man still got the skill.
You also don't even need to get the mash on the mash, you know what I mean? Is that up smash is going to take the stock. Like you mentioned, bait and punish. You know, you got that banana in hand, you're sort of able to create your own zones with it. You got those platforms to be able to utilize monkey flip off of and around. Greninja's going to have to be forced to go for much more callouts. Whereas Crom, no projectiles on that character. You're going to be forced to go in on Greninja a lot more, which is what that character wants instead. So I definitely understand the Diddy pick being the one out here instead. And so far, so good. Not a single stock taken on the part of Rivers so far. Visceral fighting a huge mountain right here against one of the titans of Tri-State.
Those are one of those accidental baits where you just like casually, the banana's falling right in front of you and you just slip on it. I mean, it's so unfortunate right there for Visceral. And it seems like Rivers is just calling out every single option, baiting everything, and just knowing exactly what it is that Visceral is going to throw out. And you see right now, he's been untouched for like the last 20 seconds at least.
I love the down throw option there instead of just using forward throw to throw away right there, because he wasn't that close enough to the ledge where forward throw could have killed. So he opted to go for the DI mix-up instead because he knew he was going to DI in so he could potentially get the up air. That air dodge didn't come out in time. That definitely would have spelled the rough scenario for Visceral, who's going to finally be able to take a stock, but at this point, Gabe OG very well might be too late getting on the right side of the up air this time around. If there's anything else that Rivers knows how to do, it's to cross up with that move.
Yeah, I mean, this monkey was going everywhere, bro.
Coming off of an injury,
monkey literally went bananas.
On top of that, you know, also coming off of the, you know, his recent injuries as well, you know, as Rivers is certainly used to. Ugh, that's that falling neutral air, man. Just sets up perfectly, you know, to be able to get those up airs. Once up and again, up and away. We're going to see a Wii Fit trainer out here.
Okay.
Not too surprised to see, you know, a Samus player utilize a character like Wii Fit trainer as well. I mean, obviously, you know, the big part of this character's neutral is Sun Salutation, which is has some reminiscent similarities between Charge Shot, you know, kind of like a weird discount version of it that also heals you on top of deep breathing buffs.
I'm a bit skeptical of the Wii Fit choice. I mean, I've never seen the Wii Fit just like I've never seen the Greninja before, but Visceral, you know, being able to tack on damage, but I feel like to go Wii Fit against a character like Diddy, you have to have balls. You get me? Yeah. Like, you really have to tell yourself, like, I'm going to have to start camping the crap out of this character. I'm going to have to start utilizing all my projectiles, which is the Medicine Ball, Sun Salutation. Every now and then try to get that deep breathe on a character that is going to be in my face for a whole 7 minutes.
Yeah, you know, and it's one thing to avoid cross-ups, which, you know, Wii Fit Trainer is definitely better at doing, and considering that she has multiple hitboxes, like such as F-tilt and forward smash that hit on both sides of her, along with the normal down smash that usually does stuff like that. But like you mentioned, the frame, not even just the frame data, but just the awkward hitboxes, it's going to be interesting to see a character like Wii Fit contest with the monkey in that kind of way, especially counterpicking to a small stage like this as well. This is the kind of stage where I feel like Diddy might just be able to oppress a character like Wii Fit Trainer even more if you're not able to really get your own advantage state and really make the Diddy be the one forced to approach. And it's too early to call. Like, so far, no stock's taken yet, so Visceral might still be able to take a lead here.
Yeah, and the good thing about going a character like Wii Fit, I mean, despite not having the best hitboxes and things just being a little bit wonky with the character in general, if you're able to get that deep breathe once you have it on lock, that's already a fear factor being installed against for your opponent. But it seems like all that fear doesn't even matter for Rivers because he's just going ham right now. Doesn't matter if you have the deep breathe or not. He's just going to start swinging and just get you off stage as soon as possible.
Holding away the whole time, too, was Visceral. Very, very good survival DI. No DI or DI in. Definitely would have spelled it down there, man. Because he knew what Rivers was looking for when he got the Z-drop banana that close to the ledge. He's looking for the neutral layer, which will set up perfectly into the dare. All he has to do is Z-drop that banana again to ensure that he gets the hitbox out this time around. This guy knows his character. Like I said, better than almost anybody in the world. Perfect position to potentially get some damage, though, but instead, Visceral's actually going to run to the other side of the stage and take a page out of your book, Gabe OG. Going to go for and just try to, like, needle the damage on instead.
Yeah.
That's the kind of thing where I feel like, you know, I'm a little skeptic of the Wii Fit Trainer as well. You had Rivers above you as the forward smash is going to take the stock, caught on the platform. That's the perfect position to start doing some sharking neutral layers, like some up airs or instead. That's the Wii Fit Trainer bread and butter right there, and instead you have Visceral sort of trying to camp him out instead on a stage that's much bigger, and as a result, just eating way more damage for it instead.
Yeah, and every single time that we've seen Visceral off stage, we've just been seeing a lot of normal get-ups, a lot of get-up attacks, and the banana placement's been right in front of him, almost slipping every single time. River's been able to capitalize off of each and every interaction that he's had off stage, especially with the ledge get-up options, and River's doing a phenomenal job, leaving right where he left off. I mean, Visceral, keeping it as close as he possibly can. I do like the Wii Fit choice. It's definitely doing a lot better than the Greninja, but it seems like it's a little bit too late. But keep in mind, that comeback factor, that is a deep breathe. A lot of people don't take that into consideration, how strong that comeback factor can really be.
Definitely one of the most crazy buff moves in this game for sure. Deep
100%.
breathing. Off the rails right now, off the rocker. Oh, gonna slip with the banana peel right in front, dropping out of that scenario and out of the shield as well. Coming to save Visceral's bacon right there, but it might just be too little too late. Banana ledge trap perfectly where it is. What is the positioning? Just gonna fire back, have a little food fight. Peanut, 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 and going in for the bait. Rivers loves to do that. You already know.
Yeah, and he's been catching a lot of the normal get-ups already, so he already felt like if I would just up B to the ledge right there, you're probably going to get caught by it because, hey, you're using the same option almost every single time. Going to try to deep breathe, get back on stage, but the medicine ball does not come back to save Visceral, and that is a 2-0 in favor of Rivers.
That was a crazy scenario that Rivers recognized right there, that he was actually positive after using the Rocket Barrel pack to get back to the stage right there, just sort of holding shield, waiting for Visceral to throw the banana back at, and knew, yeah, I can back air him here. Check it out. Right there. Boom. Visceral was actually the one who had the banana in hand right before that edge guard scenario right there, and he was able to get it off of a raw back air off of that.
Yeah.
Visceral had banana in hand, just jumped off the level to throw it back at him. A situation where I feel like if he did it just a little bit earlier, might have actually been able to get the trip right there, but Rivers just buffered it out of the Rocket Barrel pack, as it is easy to do in a game like Ultimate, which has a pretty generous input buffer as well. But the top players like him are going to know how to use that better than just about anybody else at this stage in the game, and that is why he went 2-0 up against Visceral, the up-and-comer out here. But definitely a good showing, to say the least.
Yeah.
Counterpick did some work, you know, got some of those pot shots in with the Wii Fit Trainer, but